off one day, and that feel good because I got it. I got me. I got me. I got my kids. I got my family. Like, that's important.
Following her recent disclosure of information on her relationship with Diddy, Yung Miami shocked and aroused speculation throughout the entertainment industry. The industry has been rocked by this unexpected and dramatic revelation, which has made everyone reevaluate their assumptions about the couple. Coey kept quiet about their personal circumstances for a while, but as the whispers started to arise, it became impossible to ignore the noise. Hi there! Welcome back to Rumor Spill. Now that the truth is out, the story of Diddy and Yung Miami's romance is being rewritten in real time, which is upsetting both fans and critics. Now that this information has surfaced, everyone is wondering what this means for the future and how it might forever change how the public views Yung Miami and Diddy. The details are so significant that they have the power to change their legacy in the entertainment and music industries. Even with the seriousness of the circumstances, Yung Miami took a direct approach, demonstrating a commitment to honesty and openness. "It's big, she said, taking a defensive posture toward Diddy to make sure that neither of them does something careless that could cause controversy. However, the drama that is developing is too captivating to ignore. The narrative explores their relationships in further detail, raising questions about deeper intricacies that go beyond the typical dynamics of celebrity relationships. Yung Miami discussed their relationship's unusual elements, including its other partners and situations that would cause people to scoff in more typical contexts. Our comprehension of their encounters is enhanced by their candor regarding their personal lives. Reflections on previous instances involving Diddy with other celebrities, such as Kim Porter and Cassie, add to the intricacy by providing historical context. Stories and accusations from the past arise, including claims of difficult interactions. However, Yung Miami makes it clear that she never saw Diddy act aggressively toward these ladies. The story also discusses Diddy's connections with other well-known people, such as Jennifer Lopez, showing a distinct dynamic that lacked the combative fun he displayed with them. With the aid of these anecdotes, a more comprehensive picture of Diddy's personal life and how it has changed over the years due to the women in his life and public preconceptions of celebrity behavior is painted. The topic of these discoveries' effects on Diddy's reputation and interpersonal connections is discussed as the talk takes on a more contemplative tone. The conversation turns into a forum for more general criticism of celebrity culture, public figures' expectations, and how they manage their complicated personal lives in the face of great scrutiny. The plot is described as unfolding like a roller coaster, with shocking turns and dramatic disclosures that keep readers and the media captivated. Diddy and Yung Miami's relationship is portrayed as more than just a sequence of incidents. Rather, it is a spectacle that has developed in front of the public, emphasizing the performative elements of celebrity culture. The story comes to a close with an analysis of the ramifications of these revelations and how they might impact the reputations and future aspirations of the individuals concerned. The story examines the thin line that separates personal privacy from the public interest, sparking a debate about the bounds of celebrity journalism and the moral issues that surround it. The public's persistent thirst for dramatic tales and the complexity of celebrity relationships are both demonstrated by this thorough narration of Yung Miami and Diddy's narrative. It serves as a reminder of how media narratives have the ability to mold, skew, or highlight the realities of people in the spotlight. Every detail in this account contributes to a tapestry that is as public and intricate as it is detailed, making us question how much we actually know about the people we follow so carefully. Through this story, Yung Miami and Diddy are revealed as participants in a national conversation about celebrity, responsibility, and the real-life stories that lie behind the tabloids, in addition to being the topic of gossip. There may have been an alternative way to approach what you have seen. The ramifications of a case of this magnitude reverberate across the entertainment sector, implying intricate dynamics that are frequently hidden from the general public's eyes. These people work in worlds that few people can fully comprehend. They are enmeshed in a maelstrom of celebrity, power, and controversy. It seems as though the walls are themselves covered with mysteries, and that the truth is a valuable resource that is only exchanged for power. Going back to the subject at issue, the work that agents and investigators do in situations such as this goes beyond merely locating evidence or witnesses. It's all about intimidating and conveying the idea that these influential people are far more than just those inside their opulent houses. They move in the shadows, carefully planned but obscured by the commotion of press storms and public crises. Think about the ramifications of Stevie J appearing in public places, such as TMZ, to speak for his associates. His remarks bear the weight of unwritten agreements and covert alliances. They are not just his own. It's a tactical maneuver, a segment of a more comprehensive plan in which every claim is evaluated and every rejection is computed. To fit the story they want to tell the world, they bend and modify the facts. There's an additional level of intricacy when cassettes are mentioned in whispered conversations or asserted in affidavits. Not only is the content of the recordings important, but so is the power they possess. Tools like leverage, intimidation, and blackmail are equally effective as any legal tactic. If there are such cassettes, they are like explosives in a vault, ready to blow people's lives apart at the touch of a button. Nevertheless, there are people who pursue the truth within this web of trickery and manipulation. They oppose the current state of affairs and rebuff the manipulative wave. They are the voices in the wilderness, demanding justice in a system that frequently encourages cooperation and quiet. Regarding the celebrities and their disorderly encounters at private events, this is a scene that is easily exploited. Everybody is a player in a game where survival and necessity set the rules, thanks to whispered secrets, hidden cameras, and the constant fear of discovery. In addition to being a strong deterrent, the fear of being caught on camera and having one's transgressions publicly displayed serves as a unifying factor that keeps the players in check. It is difficult to distinguish between friends and foes in such situations. Loyalty is frequently an expensive coin, and allegiances are transient. The wealthy and powerful mix with the prominent and infamous. Every encounter is a possible storyline, and every secret talk is a potential lead for a protracted probe. Amid all of this turmoil, celebrities like Diddy and Stevie J manage the perilous seas of fame. Their interactions, characterized by confrontations in public and reconciliations in private, are examples of the intricate dance between vulnerability and power. The public's incessant interest in their lives feeds into the rumors and constant scrutiny that surround them. It is impossible to overstate the media's importance in these situations. Media organizations such as TMZ not only document these incidents, but also influence how the public views them. They have a great deal of power because they can frame a headline in a way that either absolves or condemns it. In an already unstable mix, the talk of things like liquid cocaine being used at gatherings adds a sinister undertone. It calls into question consent, the impact of drugs on judgment, and the obligations of people who organize and attend these kinds of events. Among all of this, Stevie J is a prominent figure. His transition from music producer to reality TV star serves as a metaphor for a larger phenomenon in celebrity culture: the commodification of private lives and the idea that everything that happens can be used as material for entertainment. His pronouncements and public defenses are a reflection of his strategic goals, as well as his personal convictions. It becomes evident as we dig further into these intricate webs of relationships, power struggles, and covert objectives that the world of well-known celebrities is both fascinating and complicated. Every revelation, every film that has been leaked, and every hidden recording provide a window into a life of unfathomable pressure and scrutiny. The story of Yung Miami and her confusing remarks on her connection to Diddy constitute just another thread in this complex embroidery. Her statements and withdrawals depict a woman negotiating a challenging emotional and professional environment in which one's private reality is frequently shaped by public opinion. It's clear from examining these several linkages that the world of celebrities is about more than simply gloss and glamour. It's also about survival and cunning. Every decision made affects public opinion and career paths, making the conflicts waged in courtrooms and the court of public opinion interconnected. In the big story of public fallouts and celebrity scandals, justice is viewed through the prism of power and influence, and the truth is frequently elusive. Every action is calculated, and every remark might be a lifeline or a damaging charge for someone in the public eye. After delving into prominent disputes and the complex dynamics that surround them, we find ourselves with more questions than answers. Finding the truth is still a noble but difficult task that is hampered by barriers and hidden by the smoke and mirrors of public relations tactics. As multiple witnesses testified against Sean, alleging they had witnessed him participating in actions that aroused suspicion and were investigated by the law. Sean's predicament developed. Sean, however, disputed the veracity of the witnesses' accounts and insisted that his statement was accurate. When Yung Miami unexpectedly revealed facts about her opulent lifestyle and romantic connections, she found herself at the focus of a media frenzy. Well known for her openness, she boldly and independently negotiated the difficulties of celebrity. But her remarks on Diddy's support for her raised eyebrows prompted doubts about the veracity of her story. The public was drawn to this contradiction because it appeared that Yung Miami was creating a persona that simultaneously embraced and rejected conventional celebrity roles. When Yung Miami addressed the accusations about her relationship with Diddy, the situation drastically changed, especially after it was revealed that Diddy had a new child. Her comments suggested discontent and disapproval, which complicated the popular perception of her. Her answers were like a puzzle, with each comment disclosing more about her viewpoint and encouraging additional discussion in public. Her audience was intrigued by her combination of resistance and vulnerability, wondering if she was just spreading rumors or if she was actually making her position clear. Contrarily, Diddy purposefully kept quiet about the drama as it was playing out, giving the impression that he would respond at some point and possibly giving the storyline yet another twist. The disclosures made by Yung Miami upended the conventions and assumptions surrounding celebrity relationships and changed what it meant to be in a public relationship. Discussions concerning the balance of power in relationships were triggered by her activities. Some saw her as an empowering figure, while others questioned the veracity of her claims. In the middle of this, Diddy's financial irregularities surfaced, leading to allegations of serious financial mismanagement. Reports of underreported income and tax inconsistencies emerged, illuminating a convoluted web of monetary and legal issues. This further tarnished Diddy's reputation by combining constant legal scrutiny with his private life. The story also explored Diddy's charitable endeavors, particularly his support of legal defense, which stood in stark contrast to the more sinister charges leveled against him. Although his connections and influence were emphasized as being crucial to these efforts, the public's reaction was conflicted, indicating differing views about his genuine motivations and moral character. The public's interest in the complexities of Yung Miami and Diddy's friendship intensified as the narrative progressed. The music business and fans were keeping a tight eye on the possible effects on their personal and professional lives, as each disclosure seemed to pave the way for even bigger surprises. Their close group was captivated by the story, but it also had wider ramifications for their industry position and professional partnerships. This complicated tapestry of legal issues, public scrutiny, and personal disclosures gave a clear picture of the difficulties of being a superstar. The story of Yung Miami and Diddy came to represent the capricious nature of celebrity, where public impressions and personal realities clashed to produce an unending web of intrigue and conjecture. The storyline brought to light the fine line that famous people had to walk when balancing their personal truths with the demands of the public and the constant barrage of media coverage. Subscribe Rumors Spill for more videos.